Hi, boys and girls. Okay, we made our rainbow. We've drawn our self-portrait. Today we're going to cut out our self-portrait if Mrs. Walker hasn't already done it for you. I'm going to try to get these done, but if I haven't done it, you're going to carefully cut a little bubble around your self-portrait, and then we're going to make a nameplate for our portrait. So a nameplate is writing your name as neatly as you can. So you're going to take your time with your Sharpie and write your name, and then I also want you to include your class code. Okay, so if you're KA, put KA. If you're KB, put KB, and if you're KC, put KC. And if you're from Grant Wood and you're K1 or K2 or K3, you're going to put that on yours as well. Okay, and then you're going to cut that out. Now mine is almost exactly the right size, but I'm going to cut just a tiny bit closer, and I'm going to round the corners because I like the corners rounded. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I think it looks kind of nice to make them rounded. So I'm just going to kind of cut around the corners, just kind of turning my paper as I'm cutting. Okay, now that is ready. I'm going to set that here because I'm going to be gluing that on in just a minute. Now, if Mrs. Walker has cut out your self-portrait, then you do not need to do this part. But if I haven't, you're going to leave a little bit of space, and you're just going to cut around your self-portrait here. And then we are going to glue both of these onto our rainbow, and we are done. Okay? This is going to get thrown in the trash. We don't need that anymore. And if you notice, I'm just going to show you on this one, if you're getting ready to cut yours out and you notice that there's some pencil lines that you did not erase, I want you to get your eraser and erase those. So take that eraser and work really hard at getting rid of those. Okay, I have like a big white one here I'm going to use for this, but you don't want any pencil lines still on there. Okay, we traced all of them, and it looks like that this pencil line is connected to the ear, so this one actually should be here, right? So if you missed one, put that one back in, and the other ones erase. Okay, so it's nice and clean and it looks good. Okay, because we're going to cut these out and glue them on, and then we're done. So make sure it looks really beautiful. All right. Okay, so when you cut yours out, you're going to glue it on, and remember, when we do the glue, we want to wind it up just a little bit above the edge. And when you glue, I want you to go around the outside edge. Okay, so you're just going to follow the outside edge of your self-portrait so it gets stuck down really good. So outside edge is more important. The middle doesn't matter. Don't forget to wind your glue down when you're done. And then stick that onto your rainbow. You're going to do the same thing with your nameplate. Glue right around the edge. Mine actually ends up being kind of in the middle because it's all the way around. And then stick that down. And I want you to give it a good rub. Make sure shake test doesn't fall off. And then flip it over and give it a back rub like that. Okay? When that is glued on, you can put this on the drying rack and read a book.